outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me. Still with the dogs that I grew beside. All the niggas round me, died and they died. Gotta watch the time, cause it's flying right by. I'm outside.
Hello guys, and welcome to day one. Okay, so day one is going to be mainly the cleaning and organizing day. I have a couple of things that I want to clean and organize, starting with I'm going to take down my curtain. So the curtain that I have over here, I'm just going to take it down and put it in the washing machine to wash, because we don't have a dryer, so I'm going to have to let it dry outside the whole day. If it doesn't dry today, then I'll just put up a different curtain, but I want to have this curtain up once it's dry. So I've written down a couple of things here. Okay, so I'm going to organize the top of my wardrobe. I'm just going to get rid of those boxes. I want to keep those boxes, so I don't know, I need to figure out a way of maybe storing them in such a way that they're not as messy. So I bought this this really pretty box, what do you call this, organizing box thingamajig, from the store that we have here in Midrand, and I'm going to use this to organize the top of the wardrobe. So just some miscellaneous things that I have at the top, I'm going to put inside here, and the rest of the stuff I'll just have to pack them in something else. And then next up, after the top of my wardrobe, I'm going to move on to my shelf area. So in that area I have some books, some toiletries. I have my toiletries in the basket. I have some random things that I'm just storing in the corner there, so that whole area needs to get organized. And then I'm going to do my side table and my drawers. So this is the table that sits next to my bed. So I keep a lot of important things that I usually grab regularly next to my bed. So I just need to organize it. Inside the drawers, I do have some things that I feel like don't even need to be there. So I'm going to go through that and remove whatever is unnecessary. Also just clean up the table a bit because the table is quite dirty. And also the mirror, yeah, the mirror is dirty. So the mirror that you see, it's quite an old mirror. It's been in my family for a long time, so I'm not going to get rid of it. Let's just say we're going to call it vintage, okay? So it is broken, but it does the job. So I'm just going to try and clean up the mirror and get rid of those marks. And then lastly, what I have is the, so I'm going to clean my walls. So my walls have some marks on them. I'm not too sure. I think whenever I touch them, maybe I have makeup on my hands, I'm touching my walls. And around the lighting, the light switch, I know like whenever I push the light switch, my hands obviously go all around that area. So that area is quite dirty. So I'm going to figure out how to clean the walls and just try to get rid of those stains that are on there. Okay, so I have quite a bit of things to get through today. So let me just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I've just finished removing everything off of the shelves, and I just wiped down the surfaces. They had a bit of dust on them. I did the same thing to the top of my wardrobe. I took everything down and then I went ahead and wiped it clean. So what I'm going to do next is just to reorganize it and set up everything the way I want it to look. Welcome to day 2 of the room makeover. Yesterday I didn't end up finishing everything I set aside to do, so the things I'm gonna do from yesterday is clean the walls and clean the windowsill. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I'm gonna do that. That was part of yesterday's work. It took a lot longer than I actually anticipated it to take, because obviously I had to think about, you know, what I wanted to keep and things that I wanted to throw out and where I wanted to put what and how I wanted it to look. So it took some time. It took a bunch of me switching up things, moving things around. So like I said, today I'm going to clean the walls. The other things that I have to do is put up my frames. Unfortunately, I don't have the sticky thingies that you use to put up the frames. So I'm just gonna put the pictures that I want to put into the frames. Let me actually show you them quickly. So the idea here is that I bought these frames from this like really cheap store here in Metro, and it was like 23 bucks. I bought 2 of them, and then so I printed out some pictures. I'm gonna print out other pictures. I got this one that's Vogue, and then I'm just gonna put it inside the frame and then put these up on my wall. So the area I want to put it up, frames are going to go in this little area that I use to film my YouTube videos. So I'm going to have the frames at the back, and I think it's going to look really pretty. I had this whole idea and this whole image in my mind, so I just hope that it comes together. I'm going to print out a couple of more pictures. I'm going to put them in their frames, and I'm going to keep them until I go out tomorrow and buy these sticky thingies and put those up tomorrow. So the frames is the last thing that I'm going to put up. Today I'm also going to do my whole bed makeover thing with Jiggy. I'm going to put up all the pillows that I bought, put up the new comforters and duvets, and put up just design the whole thing pretty much. So the bed is going to be done today. In fact, everything is going to be done today. Everything that needs to be done except the frames is going to be done today. The plan was for me to actually finish this today, but because I don't have the sticky things with the frames, I actually can't put it up, and I can't do the final bedroom tour. So hopefully when I get those things done, I'll be able to do the final bedroom tour for you guys, and we will see the finished product. Okay, so I'm done with this wall that's behind my bed. So what I did is I used some water and soap just to scrub it down with a sponge to remove the stains, and then I went ahead and took a clean cloth, put in some water, and then I wiped everything down. So when I was trying to pull down my poster on the wall, my little vision board, the paint came off with the sellotape. Now I have this huge white patch on my wall, and now I don't even know like how I'm gonna fix it. I'm thinking of maybe trying to put up another frame here, but I don't know. I have to see how it looks with the rest of the frames and wall art that I put up. But this is so annoying because, like, honestly, this was completely unnecessary. But anyways.
want trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me. Pull up at 6 a.m. to cuddle with me. You know how I like it when you love it on me. I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Yes, I see the things that they wishing on me. Oh, I got some brothers that outlive me. They gon' tell the story, shit was different with me. God's plan, God's plan. I go back sometimes I won't. I feel good sometimes I don't. I turn this down with zero. She say, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. 50 dub, I even got it, turn it on me. 81, to bring the crashers to the party.